To enter a travel requisition, click the Begin Restore Travel link. On the Requester Info tab, verify the employee ID, email, and phone. These are required. Select the reason for travel from the drop-down. This is also required. If you are attending a conference, be sure to enter the conference title and sponsoring agency. The documentation below may be available for viewing. The only required document is the conference registration form that should be included as an attachment later in the process. To continue, click the green Travel Info button. On the Travel Info tab, enter the travel destination, whether inside or outside of Davidson County, the travel dates, and the justification for travel. The required fields are indicated with the red asterisk. In this example, we are traveling outside of Davidson County. We are choosing Baltimore, Maryland. The city-state message will remind you to check your spelling. Enter the date of departure using the calendar option or simply typing in the date. Enter the date of return. Justification for travel is required. You can enter comments to the MNPS travel agent, such as registration deadlines. You can also enter comments to the approver. When you're finished, click the Traveler Step button. All travelers will be entered here. To search for an employee, begin by entering a few letters of the last name and click the magnifying glass to search. From the Search Results drop-down, choose the traveler. Be sure to enter the traveler's telephone number in the details box. Click the Add Traveler button, and this traveler is now added in the list. If the employee is not yet listed in the drop-down, or a traveler is not an MNPS employee, click the Non-Employee tab and follow the directions. Follow the steps to enter the traveler details. If you have the person's MNPS employee ID, enter it in the vendor number. For persons who are not employees, you can enter a random 6-digit number in the vendor field. For multiple travelers on this tab, each traveler needs to have a different random 6-digit number in the vendor field. Persons in the travelers list can be edited or deleted at any time. Continue adding all travelers for this requisition and click the Account Step button to continue. On the Account Info tab, enter the primary business unit from the drop-down. A secondary business unit can be added if needed. Complete all relevant information in the Accounting Info area. If relevant, enter the conference fee amount per person. Be sure to enter the business unit account from the drop-down. If indicated, enter a subledger account. Enter the hotel room rate. The average rate for the location is indicated in the yellow box. It is okay if the conference rate is higher than the average. Be sure to select the conference rate indicator. Enter the business unit account from the drop-down. If traveling by air, enter the ticket rate that you were quoted by the airline. Be sure to enter the business unit account from the drop-down. In this example, we do not need to enter information for ground transportation, so we will click the button to turn it off. The per diem rate is auto-filled based on the city that you have selected. Remember to choose the business unit account from the drop-down. When you're finished with this section, click the Miscellaneous Charges button to continue. You can save this requisition at any time by clicking the Save Requisition button and returning later. This area is used for miscellaneous charges that are reimbursable, such as airline baggage fees, parking, and tolls. Select the Employee and Business Unit account from the drop-down. Enter a description and the total estimated fees. Click the Add button and continue entering any miscellaneous fees for other employees as relevant. At any time on the miscellaneous expense summary, you can delete if necessary. When you are finished with this area, click the Attachment step. This tab allows you to attach documents such as quotes, conference flyers, and completed conference registration forms. When you are finished, click the Approval step. All travel requisitions require 2 approvals. The first is from the principal or manager. We are in a training database and selecting one from there. Also, an approval is needed from executive staff. You can use the CC button to copy additional people on email notifications. When you are finished, click Submit Request. Be sure to record your requisition numbers. At this point, you can go ahead and log out of the system or select the welcome link to return to the welcome page. From the welcome screen, you can review any open travel requisitions by clicking the requisition number and reviewing the information that was entered. This concludes the travel requisition video. Thank you.